Let's see. What do you think, Pierre?
Me? Well, whatever this man says, he sounds like a pirate to me.
We feel the same.
But since he's here, I might as well open one of the empty compartments for him.
You want to accommodate him?
That's totally reasonable, my dear Plato. We can't let him just walk around on the train.
So, we're essentially sentencing him to confinement?
Something like that. And we'll keep an eye on him. Pierre, would you help us with that?
Of course I will. I will keep all 8 eyes on his compartment all day if you want.
It'll do until we get to the next station. Which is when?
Less than an hour.
Perfect. No. Are you serious? Indeed. No. Are you hurt, dear?
No, thanks to you.
We were just doing our job.
Which sometimes involves throwing cakes.
Rarely, but it wasn't the first time.
Who is this strange Marco character? I can't say I like him.
You're not alone there, lady. We're keeping an eye on him.
Exactly. Best if you go back to your compartment until we get to Averia.
Wonderful idea. Please do take care of yourselves, detectives.
Especially Moses. Am I right?
It's not... If you... maybe,
Excuse me? Are you suggesting something?
No, nothing, no.
Interesting. So, you can start with how you got on board.
See, that's a funny story. I was about to hijack one of the pirate planes when...
You were gonna steal one of their planes? You really are a magpie.
Stealing from a pirate is not a crime. And crow.
It doesn't quite work like that.
So I got caught. That's my luck. But instead of leaving me tied up, they brought me along for the ride. And do you know what's even stranger?
I can't wait to hear.
I was on my way here myself. I was gonna steal one of those planes so I could get a free ticket on the Clawville Express.
Oh, for all the wild ones, I don't buy a single word.
Well, I'm no ordinary bird. You know, weird things happen to me all the time.
I wonder why.
If you don't mind, we'd like to dig a little deeper.
Sure, ask away. Now that I'm on the train, I've got plenty of time.
Well, well. Well, well. Indeed. So, let me get this straight. Are you a pirate or not?
My name is Marco Windrider, pilot, fortune hunter, playboy, at your service.
You said that already. What the hell, are you rehearsing this?
Well, you know, it's kind of a catchphrase.
Harry heavens. Stop monkeying around and speak plainly.
Hey, okay. Who's the furry little poison sack?
Plato Palladius, like I told you already.
See? That's what I'm talking about.
Please, can you tell me what you have to do with the Sky Pirates?
Okay, I'll tell you the truth. So, I was a pirate.
Ha! I knew it!
In the past, many years ago. So, I know quite a bit about the Sky Pirate families around Averia. Like when I can steal a plane from them if I need one.
So, you're not a pirate, but you used to be. I see. And the people you tried to steal from this time, they're your former family?
I'm sorry, what? No. The Blood Claw family is a joke. That's why I was trying to rip them off.
Blood Claw family?
How theatrical, right? They're just a small pirate crew, one of several, trying to scrape a living around Averia. Although the pirate business is getting harder these days.
Oh, pity them.
But, like I said, that's the past. I'm freelance now. I mean, free flyer.
I see. Can you tell us who you are and where you come from?
My name is Marco Windrider, pilot, fortune hunter, playboy.
We've heard that before, thank you. A little more detail, perhaps.
Sure. Well, I really am a fortune hunter, a mighty treasure hunter. Sometimes I work for myself. Other times I work for hire. It depends.
And this profession, what exactly does it entail?
Well, you see, the land of Averia is peppered with hidden treasures and magical old ruins, ancient relics, antiquities, many shiny things worth a fortune, all for the taking, and
And you can give them to the museums, am I right?
of course, that too. Or other clients?
So, you're a magpie who loves shiny things. How original.
Hey, don't be a birdist. I'm a crow.
So you're into all sorts of rare and valuable objects and sell them on the black market?
Ha! You're quite a fox, aren't you? You sniff everything out, huh? Not many secrets can stay hidden from you.
Hey, don't try to flatter yourself out of this, okay?
All right, easy. So, yeah, I've been fascinated by treasures and ruins since I was a little chick. So it became my calling. And yes, I am very good at it.
May I assume you're on this train for a treasure?
For a treasure? This train is a treasure.
Please don't try and mislead us.
All right, you got me. Boom. Yes, I was sure that on a train with a baron, 2 ambassadors, and an antique dealer on board, I'd have a chance of getting something of value. For the right price, of course.
Of course.
You're quite knowledgeable about the passengers on this train.
Though I confess I knew nothing of you two, I thought the ambassador would have a more famous escort, like the chicken police.
We're a lot more famous than the damn chicken police.
Hey, easy, furry fella. Don't get your tail in a twist.
Okay, the train is ours, but we don't have much time before we reach the next station in Averia. So, who should we talk to until then?
Is there anybody we think might have had something to do with this little pirate detour?
Or even know anything useful about pirates?
Let's see.
Hey, Basil, you're some kind of worldly wombat, am I right?
Well, I'm a guidebook writer, aren't I?
What can you tell us about the Sky Pirates?
The ones that just attacked us, or in general?
We'd like to hear both.
All right. Sky pirates have been terrorizing airships and ships around Averia since flight was invented.
So not that long.
It's all a matter of perspective, my furry friends. A couple of generations of it, and now there are several clans fighting for dominance of the air.
Such as?
The Bloodclaw clan that just attacked us. It's largely made up of weasels.
Why weasels?
They were founded by a weasel, a woman known as the Flying Hag. She had 12 children, 12 sons, all weasels. They were the first clan to start raiding the area, but more followed.
So we've stumbled upon the oldest pirate clan.
Don't get your knickers in a twist. The legendary Bloodclaw's a shadow of its former glorious self. They're not very menacing nowadays.
But they shot at us and almost took the train.
Oh, really? You think you can stop a real pirate clan with some fresh ham and biscuits?
Well, I don't know.
Well, there you go. You're lucky we didn't run into the Muddy Boots or the Scarlet Shads.
You're making those names up, right?
No! It's all in the guidebook I wrote about Averia. I don't have it with me, but I do have one about Nordica.
I see. Thank you, Basil.
You're welcome, gentlemen. And how's the investigation going? Are you still the prime suspect?
I'm afraid so.
Well, cheer up, foxy fella. You still got a few days left.
Thank you. That's encouraging.
You're welcome.
Indeed.
Hunk, thank the great wild ones that you're here.
Excuse me? Now that's what I call a turnaround.
The pirates, have they left?
Well, that's a matter of perspective.
What? Hunk, what do you mean?
The attacking pirates were repelled, yes, thanks to my partner and myself. But there's a pirate, or rather an ex-pirate, still on board.
Have you gone honk mad? Why did you let him on board?
Well, let's just say he invited himself, but don't worry, he seems quite harmless.
They've come for my treasure. I'm telling you, they've found out about the treasure I've brought with me, and of course the treasure I'm looking for.
Excuse me?
Hunk, it just slipped out.
Are you talking about the same thing you were discussing with Ignat?
What? No. Stop hallucinating things.
Oh, play with us, Nils. Someone's been killed already, and the train was almost hijacked this morning.
Plato's right. It's not a good idea to keep secrets now. Not even for you.
Okay. That thing is really valuable, Hunk, but I don't know exactly what it is.
He's trying to fool us, Moses.
We'll find out. Let's see. So, what is this precious thing that Ambassador Ignat was looking for?
I really don't know, believe it or not, Hunk. The old Sabretooth knew very well that I have an extraordinary eye for valuable objects, and I'm well connected. That's why he asked me to look for that thing.
But what kind of thing? He must have said something about it.
Yeah, well, now that the big cat's paws are in the air, there's no point denying it, right, Hunk?
You're right. So?
So, all I know is that the old carnivore got a tip from Stavonian intelligence that there was going to be some agent on the train carrying an extremely valuable item. The intercepted message did not specify the nature of the item, only that it was important, valuable, and old, and that it contained a secret that could block peace negotiations and could cost the ambassador his life.
Well, the last part has already happened, but there's still no trace of this mysterious object.
Hunk, yeah. But there are some suspicious characters and circumstances. For instance, there is you. If you were the killer, would that make you the secret agent too? And then you've got this object, and if not, who could it be? And who's hiding this mystery thing? And then there are the pirates.
What about them?
Do you think it a coincidence that this is the very train they were trying to rob?
It's a famous luxury train, a rather obvious target.
Would be, Hunk, but this trip was classified. Only a few of us knew about it. Somehow, Hunk, exactly when and where we'd be this morning was leaked.
Thank you. That was surprisingly helpful.
It was? Good for you, Moses. I feel like I know less and less.
Every puzzle has a solution, my dear friend, and we will find it.
If you say so.
Indeed. Let's see.
Averia. Finally, I can see it. If only half the wonders they say about the place are true.
Madam, how come you're alone, if I may ask?
You know my dear Cassidy has been very upset by this attack. I think he's gone somewhere to clear his head.
He's been doing a lot of head clearing lately, don't you think?
What do you mean?
You know, he went out to clear his head last night, too.
What my partner means is that your husband-to-be is perhaps more rowdy than usual these days.
Well, yes. You know, hectic filming, traveling all the time, and now this murder, and then the assault on the train.
Not exactly what we meant.
Well, then say what you mean, Detective. I'm not a mind reader.
You're absolutely right, ma'am. You hinted that Mr. Lupus has been distracted by something else lately.
I know you've noticed it. Actually, even a blind man can see it. And it's so humiliating.
You're thinking of the cat obsession, aren't you?
Please don't call it that. But yes, I mean, I'm sure Cassidy is after that pretentious Cunha right now as we speak. I hate and pity him for it at the same time.
Can you elaborate on that?
I know he can't help it. It's just raw, animalistic affection. There's no real emotion behind it. It's a genetic thing, I guess. But still, why can't he control himself?
And do you think Cunha returns Mr. Lupus's adoration?
I'm sure there's something between them. If nothing else, she's playing cat and mouse, rather, wolf with him.
I see. Well, life is hard sometimes.
What Moses is trying to say is, we're sorry, ma'am.
Thank you, detectives. But don't worry about me. I can handle it. I'm not that fragile.
You spoke of Averia with such sincere admiration. How does it feel to see it soon?
You can't believe how happy I am. I've been waiting to visit since I was a little bunny. The romantic stories about Averia have always been my favorites. You know, towers rising above the clouds, temples built on cliffs, gracious airships flying in the air.
And sky pirates?
Yes, well, that too. But I'm more attracted to the cultural heritage of the place rather than the wild adventures.
I can understand that. Well, we'll reach the station soon.
Do you think we could go out and have a look around? After last night's events.
I don't think we have the right to keep anyone locked up, ma'am.
Especially after that majestic speech you just made.
You have hearts of gold, detectives.
Yeah, mine is. But Moses has one made of the hardest granite in the world.
I'm sure somebody will be able to soften it up one day.
He may have already met that someone.
Oh, yes. That is ever so possible on a romantic journey like this.
I'm sure it's happened.
Please don't talk about me as if I'm not here. Indeed. Interesting. Dear Ambassador, may I ask if everything is all right with you?
What is that supposed to mean, detective?
The events of last night and now this attack?
Indeed. I don't think it's a coincidence. Someone is trying to make sure this peace effort goes down in flames.
Wouldn't the death of Ambassador Ignat been enough for that?
It is likely that they want to kill another ambassador, namely me.
We will not allow that, sir.
And how will you stop it? Like the last one? Come, please, don't make me snort.
That's... Yes, that's perfectly justified. Thank you for your honesty.
But I don't mind if you try, so keep your eyes open. I think the wisest choice would be for everyone to lock themselves in their compartments until this hellish journey is over.
You mean you don't want to take a breath of fresh air when we reach Averia?
Not likely. I'm not suicidal, and I don't like that filthy place.
Oh, really? I see. Let's see. Indeed. Forgive me for asking, but are you taking any strong medication?
What makes you think that?
You see, I have a very sensitive nose, and I can smell the aroma of some kind of potent medication, but I couldn't tell what kind.
You're quite the detective. You really live up to your reputation.
Reputation? Do we have one?
I do take a medication that my assistant Farney prepares for me. I need it for my heart, but it also helps me calm down and meditate.
So, you take this sedative for your heart problems?
Something like that. As I said, I also use it for ritual purposes. It helps me relax and connect with my past selves.
Past selves? You mean because of reincarnation?
Well, well. You are familiar with Tarogoi religious customs?
Familiar would be an exaggeration, but I have read a thing or two.
Fani is an expert on medicinal herbs, as you know. She introduced me to this ancient medicine, and I've been using it ever since. Even if it does make me a little dizzy sometimes.
Dizzy? You mean sleepy?
More like someone who's had one too many drinks.
I see. Thank you, Ambassador. May I ask what reservations you have about Averia?
Ha! Those arrogant birds go on and on about social acceptance and technological marvels. But in reality, they are just stealing the values of other societies and cultures. Just like a bunch of magpies.
Could you elaborate on that?
Averia is free and independent, so they say. Well, I'd say they're just indifferent hypocrites. They've avoided all the great wars of history, or they only intervened when victory was assured. They proclaim to accept and welcome everyone. But immigrants can only do menial jobs while the Averian aristocracy flourishes on their blood and sweat. They talk about technological miracles and industrial revolution, but in reality, they have lured the great minds of other countries to use their knowledge for their own ends. And I could go on.
That's a strong opinion indeed. May I ask if you have any personal grievances against Averia or its inhabitants, perhaps?
You have a very good sense of animals, Mr. Wildflower. I'll give you that. Yes, I do. My grandfather lived in Averia as Torogo's ambassador until the day he died. As years went by, he lost his identity, shed all our traditions and customs, and in the end, became so distant, he refused to speak with his own family. But don't think that I'm blinded by some childish prejudice. My opinion of Averia and what it represents is more political and social in nature. The personal connection just makes it more real to me.
I see. Well, thank you for your honesty.
You're welcome, detectives. Now, if you'll leave me alone to meditate.
Indeed. I think it's time. We've arrived in Averia.
Aren't you excited, Moses?
Clearly not as much as you are. The train crossed a long bridge and survived a pirate attack, finally reaching the magnificent Averia. It promised to be an extraordinary place, a city built on 1,000 sharp mountain peaks and rocky cliffs, with branches extending even into the very heart of the mountain. This is the land of airships, and also the land of freedom, at least according to the rumors. Let's see how much of what we've heard about this ethereal place is true, and how much is just a fairy tale.
So here we are.
What do you think, Pierre? Can we let the passengers out to the wild?
I don't think we can do anything else, Monsieur Moses. The passengers are tired, scared, and angry. Locking them up would only add fuel to the fire.
But what if the murderer escapes? Or say gets rid of vital evidence?
That's what I'm afraid of, my dear fellow. But I think Pierre is right. We can't lock everyone in their rooms, especially since, unfortunately, I'm still the prime suspect.
So what do we do?
We simply try to keep an eye on everyone. Pierre, can we count on your help?
Naturellement, detectives. I'll keep all my eyes open.
Thank you, Pierre. Without you, we'd be blind and deaf.
Please don't say that. But thank you, nonetheless.
Finally, fresh air and freedom.
Hey, Hank! No one should be so free that they end up bunny hopping away, if you catch my drift, miss.
I would have no reason to, but you might, sir.
Mesdames et messieurs, if you please, enjoy your visit to the lovely Averia. But the detectives and I would like to make a request.
You mean suspects number 1 and you, right?
Shut up. I want to hear what he has to say.
Hank, yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Please, under no circumstances, speak of this case to anyone or venture too far. We have to get to the bottom of this matter, but we thought we cannot lock you on the train.
That is a wise decision. We still have rights.
We all agree on that. So, can we go now?
Yes, of course. Mesdames et messieurs, please enjoy the land of clouds. The Clawville Express welcomes you to the magnificent Averia.
Ready to start the sightseeing tour?
We need to keep an eye on the passengers, and if possible, get more information from them.
Do you think the new location and atmosphere will do the trick?
A new environment can make them more relaxed and easygoing? Exactly. It's pure psychology.
Just as you say, my sly friend. That's exactly what I think myself.
Where the fluffy hell did you come from?
From the train. What kind of silly question is that?
Were you snooping on us, Pesker?
Oh, come now, no. Haven't you heard that wombats have extremely sharp hearing?
No, and I don't believe it's true.
Well, everything's a matter of viewpoint, isn't it? Just keep all your senses open, gentlemen. Avera's beauty might dull them.
Thanks for the tip, Mr. Pesker.
Call me Basil. Formality makes me itchy.
Interesting. Well, well. Indeed. Well, well.
Our little ex-pirate.
Hello, fellas. How's it going?
Have you settled in on the train yet?
What a great question from a great chap. Yes, thank you. I'm quite comfortable.
So you'll be traveling with us all the way to Clawville?
Unless I get murdered before. Oh, right. It's too soon to joke about this?
I don't think it'll ever be appropriate.
Well, that's definitely true. But let's change the subject. Enjoy the breathtaking beauty of Averia, gentlemen.
Thank you. We'll try. Let's see.
I wish to fly someday.
What's that, my dear?
Oh, I was just daydreaming. I've always been fascinated by flying. Aeroplanes, hydroplanes, zeppelins and balloons. Ever since I was a little girl, I've dreamed of soaring above the clouds.
When this trip is over and we're all out of here with our fur intact, I'd love to take you on a balloon ride.
Really? You're just teasing.
No, I'm dead serious.
We have to get out of prison first and escape the war, of course.
Well, yes, that's true. Thanks for bringing me back down to earth, my dear fellow.
My pleasure. Anytime.
It is dizzying to think what huge machines run everything here. I wonder, is it wise to base everything so much on technology?
You haven't started following some weird cult, have you, Moses?
What are you talking about, my friend?
You know, there's this religious group in Clawville, the New Unity Church, or whatever they call themselves. They preach about such things, like returning to old principles, back to the nature, blah, blah, blah.
No, nothing like that. I just think that technological explosions like the one taking root in Averia often bring about social changes that civilization simply can't keep up with. At least not with its sanity intact.
So we're hurtling towards total madness, huh?
Well, you could put it that way.
For now, let's just worry about tomorrow, huh? Like how to clear our tarnished name.
My name. They only suspect me.
Wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Even to prison?
If I have to.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's me. A little kitty with a big heart.
Okay, let's not exaggerate. Listen. Indeed. Well, well.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
Come again?
Whoa! Didn't see that question coming.
Don't get me wrong. I was raised an atheist. My father only believed in power. He was terribly religious about that, but still. Now that I'm standing here...
Look, miss, I've also lost people very close to me. Family members, dear friends. I know what it's like when everything you believed in seems to falter in an instant.
Now that I'm standing here in this unreal place, I don't know what to think.
The loss of your father affected you more than you ever thought.
Well, to think that only yesterday I said I'd like to kill him myself. Yes, it affected me more than I thought.
So tell me, what are you gonna do? You can do what you want from now on, can't you?
Strange. I've wanted this all my life. And now that I have it in my hands, I don't know what to do with it.
The chains of freedom, huh?
You're a lot smarter than you first appear, Mr. Palladius.
Is that a compliment or an insult?
Sorry for that. I can't undress who I am.
Never be sorry for being yourself, ma'am.
You never told me how you felt. About all the loss you've suffered.
Ah, come on. I've been through 2 wars. I come from a miserable place where death was a close relative. I've learned how to deal with that kind of stuff.
You know, I envy and pity you at the same time, my dear friend.
Then we're even on that.
Anyway, don't be afraid to tell me if something's bothering you. I'm here for you. What is it? Did I say something wrong?
No, Moses. On the contrary.
Let's see. Well, well. Well, well. Well, well.
Ugh.
What is it?
Did you really just sniff the lady?
Well, how shall I say?
Ugh, you know what? Never mind. It's your business.
No, I'm just doing my job, Plato. I'm collecting clues.
Clues, of course. Yeah, suit yourself.
But... Well, well. Well, well. What is it?
Did you really just sniff the lady?
Indeed. Listen. Indeed. Well, well.
Isn't it wonderful? I'm just so sorry that this terrible murder overshadows this moment.
Well, yes. I can understand why you say that.
Do you see how beautiful the sky is around here? The sparkling, shimmering lights, the vibrant colors.
I doubt Moses would notice such things.
Why do you say that? I can appreciate the artistic beauty of a place. At least I try to.
You live for your work, my dear detective. But sometimes you have to stop for a moment and enjoy nothing. Then you'll realize that sometimes nothing means everything.
Come again?
My dear lady, congratulations. You have made this ice-cold rock think.
I'm sure he's not as cold as he makes himself out to be.
Thank you, milady. Interesting. 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 You're from here, aren't you?
That's right, my friend. I'm a real Avirian native. But, well, I grew up in the, inner city.
Inner city? What do you mean?
You know, all of Averia is built on rocks, and built in rocks too. The city you see here is just the surface. Most of Averia is actually underground, in the belly of the mountain, so to speak.
I see. And that's where you're from?
Yeah, it's funny. I was a teenager when I came to the surface. You know, there's wealth and luxury here. All the posh broads, fancy shops, swanky airship docks and all, but in the belly, well, that's a different story.
Really? Interesting. I never knew.
It's not in the brochures, pal. Up here, all the glitter. Down there, all is bitter. But somehow we survive.
Is that why you became an adventurer? To escape from that?
Something like. When I first tasted freedom, I couldn't resist it, you know? I'm a bird. I was born to fly.
Thank you for being so frank with us.
Come on. How could I be anything else?
You started by lying to us about being a pirate.
Hey, little furry fella. Lying and keeping quiet about something are two different things.
Load of nonsense.
Interesting. Interesting. How are you feeling, dear Baron?
Well, now that we're finally out in the open and on solid ground, I must admit, much better. Though skipping breakfast has left a deep mark on me.
You mean the pirate attack, don't you?
Oh, yes, that too.
Please enjoy your stay in Averia.
I'll try. A little too many birds here.
Well, this is the land of birds, right?
Yes. Unfortunately.
Let's see. Everything all right, my dear friend? Plato.
Yeah, oh, God. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm here.
Glad to hear that. Everything all right? Indeed. Interesting. Please don't wander too far, Mr. Honk Honk.
I could say the same to you, Mr. Murder Suspects.
We all look out for each other. We are watching you, and you can do the same with us.
And I will, Hank. Anyway, can I look around a bit? This city is famous for its magnificent markets and its antique treasures.
Don't wander too far, please. We don't want to lose track of you.
Or lose some valuable treasure, for that matter.
Hey, Hank, the very suggestion is offensive and flattering a little, but still insulting.
Yeah, airships are great, birds are cute, but are we done here?
Unless something truly unexpected and surprising happens, then yes.
Wow, I think you just hit the nail on the head. Look over there.
So, what have we here?
Hunk, it's nothing. Please, can I have it back?
Absolutely not. Is that stolen property? What were you gonna do with it?
Stolen? No! The deal was prearranged. Hunk.
Deal? What deal? You were going to sell this to someone?
If I may.
And what do you want, Mr. Wind Rider?
I know what it is. That is a Torogian secret box.
Hunk, will you shut your beak?
What's a secret box for?
Ugh, what do you think, genius?
To keep secrets in them. Usually rather delicate secrets. But the boxes themselves are extremely rare and valuable. I mean, so I've heard.
Wait a minute. Moses, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Honk honk. This was the item Ambassador Ignat was looking for, was it not?
And you wanted to get rid of it. But why?
Where are you getting all that? Hunk, this was simply a prearranged deal, and they're waiting for me at the market. Please, may I go, Hunk? Can I have it back?
I'm sorry, but in light of last night's murder, and because we know you were involved in some kind of deal with the Ambassador, I'm afraid we're going to have to seize this item as evidence.
Hunk, you can't do this.
Unfortunately, we can. Or would you like to visit the Averia police station with us?
Hunk.
I suspect that the reputation of the Black Goose has reached this far.
And you? Why are you here?
I was just doing my civic duty. I saw this crook trying to get rid of a strange, suspicious object. You know, I have an eye for these sorts of things.
Who are you calling a crook? You crook?
Thank you for your help, Mr. Windrider.
You're welcome. And if I may offer a tip, if you want to know more about the Torogian secret box, perhaps you should ask your Torogian friends about it.
We will. Thank you.
And you, Honk Honk, get out of here, or we'll lock you in one of the cabins and won't let you out until we reach Clawville.
Hunk, you can't prove anything against me.
Not yet, Honk Honk. Not yet.
Pierre,
Yes, Monsieur Detective?
would you mind keeping an eye on Mr. Honk Honk? Please don't let him out of your sight. I have a feeling we'll need to question him thoroughly soon.
As you wish, Mr. Wildflower.
Thank you, Pierre.
Oh my! Where did you find it?
Madam, can you tell me what this is?
Of course. It's the never forget box, as my late mother called it. We had one like this in my family when I was a child. Some people call them secret boxes.
So it's a kind of safe.
A safe? No, I wouldn't say that. As you can see, it's mostly made of wood, so it would be quite easy to break open. This object has more of a spiritual significance.
Spiritual?
Religious. According to our traditions, whatever is placed in this box will never be forgotten by the person who put it there. Others believe it has magical properties. The object placed inside is imbued with great power. Or, if you place a wish there, it will come true.
That's very interesting. And do you know how to open it?
Now that is most interesting. Every such box is completely unique, a handmade work of art. So the method of opening is also always unique, following the artist's own style and way of thinking.
So there's no kind of key for it?
Usually it's a puzzle that can be solved in several steps. Opening it is part of the ritual surrounding the object. You see, if you want to find what you didn't want to forget, you have to remember the key steps first.
Ah, that's very clever.
Isn't it?
Thank you, madam. You've been of great help.
I hope you succeed, but don't get your hopes up for some sort of treasure.
What do you mean?
The box usually contains personal items of sentimental value, not riches.
Ah, I see. Thank you, dear.
Well, what now?
The train is about to leave, so we're riding on towards Nautica.
But with a new piece of evidence in our paws.
Whether it's real evidence or not remains to be seen. We have to open it to find out what's inside. And, of course, question Honk Honk about the whole thing.
But which comes first?
That's a good question, and an important one. Let's not rush it. Let's think about it a bit more.
Let's not rush. This is an important issue. And once we decide, we'll be done here in Averia. So, have you decided what to do next?
I think so.
So, have you decided what to do next?
I think so. Well, well. What's in this one?
A family heirloom, gentlemen. I won't go into details if you don't mind.
Is that contraband?
Well, what do you want? Don't spare me. I know you want to ask me about that damned box.
This isn't an official interrogation, but I would ask you to be honest this time.
Fine, fine, Honk. Just get it over with. Well, Honk, what are you waiting for?
Yes, well, let's see. Interesting. Honk Honk is a possible suspect, although I don't think he personally pulled the trigger. However, I am suspicious that he knows much more about the circumstances of the murder than he is letting on, and this whole box fiasco has only reinforced my suspicion. Let's see what we can get out of him, now that he hasn't had the time to come up with a fresh cover story. So, it's time to come clean.
Honk, yes. I'm a believer in speaking plainly.
Good. Very good. So, why did you want to get rid of that box?
What? I had no intention of doing that. I had a customer waiting for me in town, and I was going to give him the package.
Uh-huh. So this has nothing, absolutely nothing, to do with the death of Ambassador Ignat or your relationship with him?
How could you think that, Honk? It's completely out of the question.
Is that so? Well, then I guess I'll have to dig a little deeper. It's not that painful of a process if you don't have anything to hide.
Do what you have to do. But remember, dear Mr. Detective, you're still the suspect, not me.
How could I forget when you're rubbing it in my face every 5 minutes?
Huh? What did you say?
No, nothing. Let's get started. So who is this mysterious buyer you mentioned?
The who isn't important. I mean, Honk, well, how should I put it?
So you don't know? You were going to meet an unknown buyer.
Well, Honk, yes, you know, in my line of work, it's not that unusual.
Your line of work? You mean in illegal trafficking?
There's no need to get personal.
So, an unknown buyer. I see. And how did they contact you? How do they know you have this item in the first place?
You know, that's the weird thing. I just found out that I would be on this train when I received a message. They promised me an impossibly large sum of dough if I sell them the package when I arrived in Averia.
And your response was?
Honk, what do you take me for? It was an impossibly large sum, as I just said. If that carrion crow hadn't stopped me, I would have handed it over already. No questions asked, Honk.
I see. How did you come into possession of this box?
Well, I was in Stavonia on completely different business when I found the box in my hotel room. It was still wet from the snow, so I immediately looked out the window and saw a shadowy figure running away.
What kind of shadowy figure?
I couldn't see clearly, but they were wearing a dark coat and, Honk, a top hat maybe?
Was it a man or a woman?
Honk, probably a man. At least that's what their clothing suggested.
What did you do with the package?
There was a note on it, for the ambassador's hands only. And maybe something like, do not open, Honk?
That's it? No instructions on what to do with it?
Nothing at all. So I didn't feel I should do anything with it. I thought it would be a good bargaining chip.
And what do you think now?
Well, maybe I should have given the box to the ambassador right away, or sold it to him. But there's no use dwelling on the past, right? Honk, 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 honk.
Tell that to the dead ambassador. Why do you think they gave you the package?
How should I know? These Stavonian spies are completely unpredictable.
Spies? So you're saying that the mysterious stranger was a Stavonian spy?
Look, Inspector Brainiac, I was approached by a mysterious shadowy figure in Stavonia who left me a secret package intended for the Stavonian ambassador. See? Honk, it's obvious. I'm sure it was an intelligence officer, commonly called a spy.
Well, I wouldn't call that irrefutable logic. But let's move on. What did you do next?
Nothing unusual. I tried to open it, but I couldn't. So I took the box to a local acquaintance who deals in old Stavonian treasures like that.
Wait a minute. As we learned from our dear Fani, this box was not made in Stavonia, but is in fact a distinctive, sacred object from Toge. Why did you want to take it to an expert on Stavonian treasures?
How could I have known it wasn't from Stavonia?
Come on, Mr. Honk Honk. You're one of the most famous smugglers and antique dealers in the wilderness, and you want me to believe you can't tell the difference between the Stavonian and the Toge style?
Honk, you got me. Yes, you're correct. I knew right away that this artifact was from Toge. Are you satisfied now? What will you do with this information?
All information can be important. Leave that to me, Mr. Honk Honk.
If you say so.
Why did you bring so much stuff with you?
Well, let's just say I've been on a rather productive shopping trip. Honk.
So all this junk is from Stavonia?
Oh, no. You know the road to Stavonia is long, and the train makes several stops on the way. These goods come from all over the wilderness, and my very wealthy customers can't wait to get their paws and claws on them.
So all these goods are going to Clawville?
That's right, genius. And there I sell it, or auction it off, in a 100% legal manner.
You know, Mr. Honk Honk, if you didn't emphasize so vehemently that what you're doing is 100% legal, it wouldn't be that suspicious.
Honk, come on, sly guy. We don't need to beat around the bush, right? We know each other all too well.
That's exactly what I was talking about. How's the underworld these days?
What kind of amateur question is that? Are you trying to throw me off, or what?
Come on, Honk Honk. We both know exactly what your game is. Let's not chase each other around like fox and goose.
You're right. You can't accuse me of anything, so we might as well talk openly.
I'd really appreciate that.
Look, maybe I don't pay all my taxes, or maybe I don't pay any taxes at all. Perhaps not all my sources are legal, and probably the market where I buy and sell is the black kind of market. But at the end of the day, I'm just a merchant, so don't come at me with this ridiculous mafia nonsense. That's goose shit. I don't hurt anyone, therefore, I'm not a gangster.
That sounded very good, very rehearsed. But you know very well it doesn't work that way.
If you ask me, you're just as much a criminal as I. It's just that you, the Crown, and the police have institutionalized what you do. We are no different, you and I.
We couldn't be more different, Mr. Honk Honk. Did you manage to find the key to the box?
No, but truth be told, Honk, I tried everything. You can imagine that I don't like to sell something if I don't know what's inside.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe the box itself is what's valuable. And maybe it's like a message.
A message?
Since it was originally intended for the ambassador, the box itself can be a message, right? What's inside? Honk, well, if you can manage to open it, please tell me what you find.
What do you know about the origin of the box?
I know nothing. It's some kind of antique, or it's meant to look like one.
Meant to look like one? What do you mean?
The market is full of fakes, replicas. You know, they're not even worth a fraction of the originals.
And you think this could be a fake?
Who knows? Maybe it is. I didn't even know what kind of box it is.
You would have been willing to do business with a complete stranger without having any idea what was in the box? I find that hard to believe.
Why, hunk? Do you think I'm some kind of genius? Sounds sweet, but come on.
I'm not done yet. You've been a big player in the antique trade and smuggling for decades.
Let's skip the smuggling part, but go on.
Are you trying to tell me that you can't judge the authenticity of an object at a glance, or even its origin?
Look, everything you're saying is very flattering, but, hunk...
Mr. Honk Honk, you knew very well that this object was from Toge and that it was worth a fortune. In fact, you must have suspected that it had something to do with the ambassador's murder. The fact that you wanted to smuggle it off the train in secret, instead of bringing it to our attention, proves this beyond a shadow of a doubt. You were terrified of this thing, and what it might contain.
All right. No need for a big scene, okay? Yes, I knew it was rare and extremely valuable. I was dying of curiosity to find out what was in it, so I might not have sold it. But as soon as the ambassador was killed, I got scared. I thought it would only bring trouble, and it would be better off with someone else. Hunk, are you happy now?
At least you're being honest. Or something like that.
Great! Can I go now? I'm getting tired of this.
Please don't rush. We're not on a wild goose chase. What is your real purpose? Why are you traveling on this train?
I simply have a bunch of customers waiting for me in Clawville. That's all. You see all this stuff around me? You think this is all mine?
So the fact that you got the box and you're on this train of all places is just a coincidence.
Why not? Life is full of surprising coincidences. A detective like you would know that very well, hunk.
As a detective, I have learned that coincidences are as rare as white crows.
Or black geese, right? What is rare is not necessarily impossible.
The sender of the box was perfectly aware that you and Ambassador Ignat would both be on the train. This is not a coincidence.
Okay. I may have blabbed to a couple of guys before I came to Stavonia about my purpose to travel.
So the real purpose is not to buy and resell art treasures in Clawville?
Listen, I figured I'd mix business with pleasure. So, in the end, I'll definitely come out of this as a winner. All this precious junk is just the cover story. The package is the real reason why I'm here, and probably the reason why the ambassador is dead. But feathery hell! I had nothing to do with the murder. I lost a huge amount of money on this.
You're right about that. You didn't gain anything by the ambassador being killed.
Hunk, thank you. Huh? You see? For a moment, I got worried.
Don't get too relaxed, Niels. We're not done yet. So, what do you think is the real purpose of the package?
I have no idea. Maybe, hunk, maybe it's all a hoax.
You think? It's kind of expensive and complicated for a simple hoax, isn't it?
That is exactly the way these spies work.
Spies?
Have you ever heard of the red herring?
The red what?
Are you living under a rock or something? The red herring is the most famous spy in the world. Some say he works for the Clawville Crown. Others say he's a double agent, or a triple even. And there are those who say he's just working on his own, or is actually part of some super-duper secret organization.
But please, Mr. Honk Honk, this is ridiculous. Are you really falling for this kind of baloney?
That's exactly what the red herring wants and is spreading, don't you see? It's brilliant. They want you to think it's all just a fairy tale.
All right, but how does that fit into this? How does that connect you and the box?
I don't know, but I got a tip in Stavonia that the red herring would be on the train. And this box is the kind of bait he usually uses. You see, this is the red herring's tried and true method. He plants something in the animals' minds so he can act unnoticed while they're chasing their own tails. You see?
So, the box is the bait, and there's a secret super spy on the train.
I swear to the wild ones and on the memory of my dear departed mother that this is the truth.
Well, thank you. I'll think about it.
And always watch your back. The red herring could be any one of us. I mean, Hunk, anyone but me. Hunk, of course.
But that's exactly what the red herring would say, wouldn't he?
Hunk?
You're not even that bad. Am I right?
You got everything you could out of me, champ. Be proud of yourself.
I am. Thanks for your cooperation.
Whatever. Well, will you leave me alone now?
For now. But don't go too far.
Hunk on a train? Hunk, very funny.
Indeed. Let's see. No.
So, shall we open it?
Looking at this box, it won't be easy.
You live for puzzles like this, don't you?
I prefer cracking mines to cracking boxes or safes.
Well then, think of it as the mind of the box maker. You want to solve their puzzle and thus defeat their intellect, right?
I hadn't thought of it that way.
See? I'm smart.
Of course you are, my dear friend. Of course you are. Well, well.
Are you fluffing kidding me? Are you saying there was another box inside the box?
Not a box, but some kind of decoder.
This is getting way too complicated for my taste, Chief.
That's weird coming from a detective.
In Clawville, we had completely different kinds of cases. Brutal, but simple. Who's the predator? Who's the killer? The husband or the wife? Bang, that's it. Case closed.
You have a point there.
So then, what do? Start waving this thing around to see if anybody knows anything about it?
Absolutely not, my dear friend. If the killer is on the train, they can't know that we've opened the box and have its contents. This will buy us time for them to reveal themselves.
Hey, you think they'll come after the box?
I'm sure of it. So we need to set a trap.
A trap! Yo! Now that's more like my jam.
One thing is certain. Whatever they want to do, they will do it under the cover of night.
Yeah, we still have a little time left.
Yes, let's look around the train to see if we find anything suspicious. Then we'll wait vigilantly for something to happen.
We won't sleep tonight, right?
We'll take shifts keeping watch. Well, well. what you're implying.
A real heartbreaker. Am I right?
Well, let's just say I'm the type who's not yet ready to settle down.
And you have a girlfriend in every harbor, huh?
How did you know that?
Well, well. You're a well-traveled animal, am I right?
There's no corner of this wonderful planet that I haven't seen up close.
What do you think about the future of the wilderness?
You mean political relations and stuff?
Something like that.
Well, look, I'm not well-versed in politics, but I see what I see. The conflicts between countries and species are only getting worse. International relations are heated, and at the center of it all is Clawville.
What do you mean by that?
Clawville as a city and the entire colonial empire have grown too large in terms of economic, political, and cultural influence. Yet, at its center stands only a small town and a weakening king, on crumbling legs.
A small town? Clawville is the most important metropolis in the whole wilderness.
That may be, but a Soul City and a king cannot bear the weight of an entire empire and the rapid changes of the modern age. It's simply impossible.
So, how do you see the situation? What awaits us?
Well, if you don't find out what happened here, then war is certain. Although that may happen anyway. Clawville, like it or not, will collapse sooner or later, and then some kind of new world will be born.
Do you believe we should return to the old principles? That the Clawville dream of peaceful coexistence is just a fairy tale?
I'm a believer in coexistence, my friend. Have no doubt about that, for I am a true citizen of the world. But perhaps we animals are not yet ready to let go of our differences. Perhaps we are still too weak for that.
Thank you, Mr. Windrider. You've given me something to think about. Interesting. Well. So, Mr. Windrider.
Mr. Wildflower?
You knew what that box was when it fell out of Mr. Hong Kong's hands?
That's right.
May I ask how you recognized it?
You see, I'm a well-traveled bird. I've been to every corner of the wilderness. And of course, all the colonies. I've seen boxes like this one many times. In fact, I once had to steal one.
Excuse me?
Or rather, steal it back. Haha, to be more precise. A wealthy client had me recover his secret box from a band of pirates. It was child's play.
Do you know anything about this particular secret box?
Look, I've never seen this one before. They're all different. They're all unique. They're handmade, and their opening mechanisms are as unique as their artistic craftsmanship, as is what they contain.
Why do you think Mr. Honk Honk wanted to get rid of it?
No idea, but I don't like that guy. He looks shady. I can spot a con artist a mile away.
You mean con artists recognize each other, right?
I'm a fortune hunter, fuzzball. It's not the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Indeed. I haven't had a chance to ask you what you think of the other passengers.
There's all sorts of characters here. A baron, a smuggler, murderous police officers.
What did you say?
Ha! Just kidding, little kitty. Just kidding.
You got a high-risk sense of humor.
Actually, I don't think it was you. I overheard that almost everyone had a motive to kill the old saber-tooth.
More specifically?
There are the two actors. The girl was terrified of the ambassador, and the guy was chasing after his daughter in secret. Kunya, the ambassador's own daughter, couldn't stop saying how much she hated her father. Then there were the two saints from Toge. Needless to say, they had the most to gain from the murder. Then there's the notorious smuggler who had business with the ambassador. And then there was the baron, who is suspicious from the get-go, calling himself a baron when he's not.
Considering that you just arrived, you've assessed the situation pretty well.
What can I say? I have a knack for these things.
Yeah, for eavesdropping.
For sleuthing, my dear kitty. You could even hire me as a wingman. You know, wingman.
Thank you, Mr. Windrider. You've been a great help. Where was this picture taken?
During the Grassmoor Straw Cape War.
You fought in a war?
Well, I'm not a soldier, God's forbid. Not at all. But my crew and I did take part in a few missions as mercenaries on the side of the Grassmoor rebels against the invaders from the Fran Empire.
Now you've grown a little in my eyes. Just a little.
You're a veteran too, huh? The type who thinks only the military can make a real man out of someone, huh?
Well, I wouldn't say it like that. But ultimately, yeah, there's something to it.
Well, my sweet little kitten, if there's one thing I can tell you, it's this. The military may toughen the soul, but war breaks it. So, I didn't stay on the front lines for long.
You didn't desert, did you?
No, of course not. But when my contract expired, they asked me if I wanted to stay for another deployment. I said, so long, and thanks for all the fish. No more war for me. Unfortunately, not all of my comrades made the same decision.
You lost someone?
Many. But I lost someone close that I grew up with. See that handsome pig in the picture? That's Bubba. He was my best friend and the bravest pilot the wilderness ever carried on its back. He was shot down 3 days after I returned from the front.
We're truly sorry to hear that.
My condolences, buddy. I know how you feel.
I know you do, Kitty. I saw it the moment I laid eyes on you. Underneath that thick fur of yours is the heart of a soldier who's been broken 100 times.
Let's change the subject, shall we?
Hey, you brought it up.
Indeed. Are you taking painkillers?
This? No, not at all. It's a vitamin I take to keep my feathers silky smooth. I just can't live without it.
You're a real show-off, aren't you?
Show off? More like show bird.
Thank you for your honesty. I hope your feathers stay shiny.
They will, buddy. Don't worry about that.
Are you taking painkillers?
Not a cold finch 2 with custom grip inserts.
Well, well. Do we have an art connoisseur here? Or a collector?
Nah, not at all. I just know a little bit about firearms. And I have a small, really modest collection.
Don't tease me, Kitty. Tell me, which is your favorite gun?
I have a Sinclair 931 model with real battlefield grime on it, and a little Mouseman MG3 from 899.
Feathered skies. I had one of those too. The kind with the underhammer percussion system?
Yeah, just like mine. It's so cool.
I'm completely left out of this conversation.
Don't take it personally, Moses. I feel the same way when you talk about flowers.
Touche. No. Indeed. It won't open.
What? Did he lock his door? But why?
Mr. Honk Honk, can we talk to you?
No, go away.
But please, you can't just lock yourself in there. There's an investigation.
In which you are the suspects, and I'm not letting you in. I have rights.
What the? Did something happen? Not long ago, you were just talking to us like it was nothing.
Just go away, please!
Calm down. Whatever happened, I'm sure we can talk about it.
What makes you think something happened, Hunk? What if I could just see through this whole game? It was you, and you're trying to cover it up with all this forced detective stuff. You're not fooling me anymore.
But please, it doesn't make sense. Why would we...
The king is involved in this, right? It's all a deliberate plot to start a war. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning.
Are you completely berserk? What are you honking on about?
Whatever it is you're thinking, I'm sure we can explain it.
Hunk, I'll bet you can. Hunk! Of course, you've got all the answers written down before we've even started on this journey. Am I right? Am I right?
Okay, we're wasting our time here. We can't break down the door. Or can we?
No, absolutely not. I don't know what's gotten into Mr. Honk Honk, but I think we'd better leave him alone.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Indeed. Well, well.
Stop right there! I have a gun! Oh, it's just you. Forgive me.
Is there a problem?
Problem? What kind of problem? After all, there's only one murderer on board. It's just my nerves are on edge. Just a little.
But so far, you seem to be handling things quite confidently.
Well, I have to keep up appearances, you know, because of Cassandra. She's so weak and fragile. If she sees me panicking, well, she'll panic too. And then it'll all be over.
Sir, I can assure you there's no reason to panic.
Oh, don't give me that cop crap. You think I don't know? Even an idiot knows. Everyone saw it.
What are you talking about?
That Cunha and I, you know, the affair. So they're definitely going to kill me.
Wait a minute. This is too fast for me. Why would they want to kill you?
Isn't it obvious? I had an affair with the ambassador's daughter, so I might know something that no one else knows. Some secret, which could be important to the killer.
So, do you know a secret like that?
What? Me? No! No way! No, but that doesn't mean I couldn't, no. So the killer will definitely want to kill me, and probably Cunha too, for that matter.
Please, calm down, Mr. Lupus. The killer has likely achieved his goal by killing Mr. Ignat. I don't think he would risk committing further murders.
In such cases, the perpetrator usually goes into hiding or tries to escape, or pretends to panic in order to divert suspicion from himself.
You're not talking about me, are you?
Well, there is a movie star from Clawville who seduced the ambassador's precious daughter. If the ambassador found out, he would surely wring his neck. And then there's the daughter, who repeatedly stated that she would kill her own father if she could. All things considered, don't you think that makes you a very likely suspect?
Oh, good heavens, I hadn't thought of that. Oh, but it's perfectly logical. I mean, are you crazy? This is absurd.
We'll see, Mr. Lupus. We'll see.
All we ask is that you don't leave your cabin for a while.
Leave? Never. At least I feel safe here.
Good. We'll talk again.
Just find the perpetrator, okay? And I'd rather not hear your ridiculous accusations again.
Are you an ostrich or a wolf?
What do you mean?
Never mind.
Interesting. Ambassador.
What? Yes, I'm here. I'm listening. What do you want?
If I may, you were very deep in thought.
Well, yes. I must admit, when I embarked on this journey, I expected everything, even the start of an international scandal. But this is something much worse.
Well, scandal is certainly inevitable now. The question is how to handle it.
And whether we can provide answers when we reach Clawville.
And whether we can keep what happened a secret. Am I right?
Moses, we didn't even think about that.
I thought about it, dear Plato.
Well, of course you did.
If the news gets to Clawville before we do, and before you can come up with a reasonable explanation, the war may have already begun.
And we must do everything we can to prevent that.
Yes, we must. That's true. But to what end?
To what end, sir? I don't quite understand.
War is inevitable. You see, Toge is just a small country, whose insignificant problems seem real only to its inhabitants. But we fought our own war with Stavonia. And if I've learned anything about war, it's that,
In war, you can't win.
as you say, there are no winners.
Do you think war is inevitable, no matter what we do or would have done?
I do. And that whoever did what they did either acted out of blind hatred or knew exactly what they were causing.
Maybe both at the same time.
Either way, we can't change our fate. And if that's the case, we must accept it with respect.
This is the spiritual leader talking, right?
I'm just an animal like everyone else. I feel that now more than ever.
Well, thank you for your honesty, Separ.
Well, Ambassador Mujara can be ruled out from the equation.
What makes you say that?
After what he just said?
That's exactly why we can't rule him out.
Explain that, because I'm at a loss.
If Ambassador Mujara sincerely believes that the war will happen anyway, then Ambassador Ignat's life or death has no bearing on it.
So?
So if it changes nothing, he might as well kill the ambassador he hates with all his heart. It doesn't matter when you look at the big picture.
You are an evil genius, Moses.
It's still just a theory, and doesn't make him any more suspicious than the others. But we have to keep an eye on him.
And we will, like an eagle.
Come on, don't be that hard on yourself, my friend. Felines have great eyesight, too. Interesting.
This case makes my head hurt, Moses.
Yes. I think it's better to call it a day. And...
Hello! Are you there? Detectives!
Yes. Well, what would you like, Mr. Windrider?
I think you need to come right away. I mean, immediately.
What happened?
Someone's been killed. Again.
What?
No, that's impossible. It can't be. They'll kill me for this.
Pierre, what's going on?
They're going to kill me.
What? How? You? Why?
It doesn't matter. If we can find out who did it, I'm already finished. I'll lose my job. I'll go to prison, a labor camp, or worse.
Please, Pierre, pull yourself together.
No, you don't understand. I'm an insect. I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't have gotten this job. It's all just for facade, just to show the Stavonians how open and free we are. It's all a lie, and now I'm done for.
Well, that's, brutal.
Please, Pierre, believe me, I understand how you feel, but you have to help us.
No, detective. You don't understand.
Okay, you're right. I don't understand. I can't understand. But one thing is certain. Without you, this case will never be solved. And after this all ends, my partner and I will vouch for you. But please, help us.
If we don't get to the bottom of this, then the word of two suspects won't help me. Quite the contrary.
That can't happen. Because with your help, we'll find out who did it. I give you my word of honor. Or may my name not be Moses Wildflower.
And mine, Plato Manuel Palladius.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I suppose you're right. Whatever happens to me, this case is bigger than a tiny insect.
That's true. But you are neither insignificant nor tiny, Pierre. I don't care what others say. Without you, we might not be alive today.
Gentlemen, I thank you.
Well, what are we dealing with here?
It's better if you see it with your own eyes.
And here endeth the tale of the Black Goose.
I didn't expect this.
This story must have been written by a lunatic.
What do you think? What could have happened?
We need to thoroughly examine the crime scene, Pierre. Please, don't let anyone in or out. In fact, it will be best if no one left their room until we're done here.
I'll do what I can do.
Thank you, Pierre. They just simply hanged him.
Are they trying to make it look like suicide?
Maybe it is. We don't know yet. I don't think so, though.
There's something creepy about him hanging there. We should take him down, shouldn't we?
We'll do that as soon as we've finished our thorough investigation of the scene.
I wouldn't have believed it. But I honestly feel sorry for this son of a bird.
It would have been better if we had caught him and brought him to justice for his crimes.
You and your obsession with justice. But he was a real animal, and now he's really dead.
Don't think I'm completely insensitive, Plato. I've just learned to block these things out. I have to be the one who focuses on the case and nothing else.
Are you saying I'm getting carried away with my emotions?
It's because of your emotions that I'm still sane, my dear friend. And still alive.
You always know what to say to me, don't you?
How long have we been partners, Plato?
8 or 10 years. Who's counting?
8 years and 132 days, to be exact.
Of course, you're counting.
Well, let's focus on the facts. What else do we see? Let's see. Let's see. Interesting. now that Mr. Honk Honk is no longer with us,
It's time to raid his belongings.
that's not exactly how I would have put it. Listen. Let's see. Interesting.
This is an interesting box.
It looks fake to me. Or at least not very valuable.
What makes you say that?
It's not real gold. It's just gold-like paint. The wood is fairly low-quality Grassmore oak, very common wood.
I could have noticed that myself.
I pay attention to the little details. You pay attention to the big picture. That's why we make a good team.
That's true. I couldn't have said it better.
No. On closer inspection, all these glittering treasures appear to be nothing more than worthless junk.
Well, not all that glitters is gold, as they say.
I doubt that Mr. Honk Honk's primary intention was to sell these in Clawville.
Yeah, it seems like a pretty obvious cover.
I agree, but a black diamond is best hidden among a pile of coal.
Ooh, what's that? Snake spear? Or perhaps a little Herringway?
No, I came up with that one myself.
You are a real poet, Moses.
Thank you. Indeed.
Now this is more like my jazz.
What fascinates you so much about weapons?
You know, I've never been attracted to violence. For me, there's no romance in bloodshed. But the way art beautifies and even glorifies tools that are designed to kill has always fascinated me. Engineering marvels, crafted with artistic flair. More of a symbol than a weapon.
Well, that's certainly an interesting point of view.
Don't you agree?
Not at all. But don't let that deter you, my dear friend. Interesting.
Look, Moses, there's something here.
Some kind of message?
Seems like it.
Read it, my dear friend.
If you're reading this, I'm no longer alive. Such a classic.
But, Plato, please.
Okay, I'll continue. You must know that I was not involved in the assassination attempt, but I know that someone on the train is trying to kill Ignat. Since I am the only one who suspects who it might be, they will surely kill me.
So he knew, yet he didn't ask us for help.
Unfortunately, I don't know who the assassin is, but I know that it's someone who is not who they say they are. Someone who is playing a role. I have to figure out who it is.
That's it?
That's it. That's the end. No signature. Nothing.
So he wanted to find out for himself, but he knew that the end could come at any moment.
Old Honk Honk had more guts than I thought.
Unfortunately, the killer realized that too. doesn't add up.
So what now?
If this message is real, and the killer really felt that Honk Honk knew too much, he could have chosen a much more discreet way to eliminate him.
Well, this is anything but discreet.
What's more, the killer made sure that someone who couldn't keep a secret would find it.
Marco? The magpie has already crowed about it all over the train.
Probably. So the killer wants to cause panic. They want confusion and chaos.
So we all turn on each other?
Maybe. Or so we won't notice when they escape.
Then what do we do? Lock everyone in their cabins until we reach Clawville?
I'm afraid that's not feasible, although it's not a bad idea. But I must remind you of something, my dear friend.
Nah, when you say that, it always means terrible news.
Unfortunately, we don't have an alibi for the time of the murder either. Only the two of us know that we were in our own cabins.
So we'll be the scapegoats?
Well, in any case, we are just as suspicious as anyone else. That's why we wouldn't have the right to lock up others unless we lock ourselves up too.
You and your unassailable logic.
We'll lock this room, and we'll go to sleep.
Here we go again. How the hell can you sleep after all this?
I need to get my thoughts in order, my dear friend. There are too many voices in my head. They're saying too many things at once.
The voice in my head is telling me to get off at the next stop and never look back.
That wouldn't be proper for a gentleman, would it, my dear Plato?
Well then, good night, Moses. I'll try to sleep, but I can't promise anything.
Try to switch off your brain, my dear friend, and get some rest. I doubt we'll have any more surprises tonight. Tomorrow, we'll tackle the matter with renewed vigor.
So be it, Moses. And then tell me in the morning what you saw in your precious little mind garden.
Plato, I've told you 1,000 times there is no such thing as a mind garden.
Of course there is. Don't deny it. You talk about it in your sleep.
Can we just change the subject?
You don't have to be shy in front of me, Moses. Everyone has their way of calming their mind. You have a garden. I have something else.
What do you have, while we're on the subject?
What do I have? Well, I mean...
Come on, don't be shy, especially after lecturing me so much about opening up.
A house.
A house?
More like a cottage. A little cottage next to a beautiful rice field, shaded by tall trees.
Is that where you want to retire?
No, that place really existed, but it's gone now.
Oh, I see. There was someone else there, right? You don't have to talk about it.
I won't.
As you wish, my dear friend.
Good night, Moses.
You too, Plato.
It's awful quiet.
Quiet. What do you mean?
Weren't you expecting some kind of twist? Another murder or pirate attack?
Last night's twist was more than enough for me.
But something's changed.
I see. It looks like we'll be arriving in Nautica soon.
How is this train able to travel underwater?
We'll find out soon enough. I suggest we take a walk.
Good idea. I need to prepare myself for this arrival.
Are you afraid of water?
I'm a cat. Water is my arch enemy.
Well, let's just go with the flow, shall we?
You know, Moses, your sense of humor is improving. It still sucks, but it's improving.
Thank you, my dear friend.
Detectives!
Yes, Miss Faye?
Someone else has been killed. How could this happen?
Are you doing anything at all? We don't think so.
Or maybe it really was you.
No, I don't think they did it. When I found the body, it was still fresh, and they were in their room.
Then how do we know it wasn't you?
Because someone was killed before I even came on board.
Of course you'd say that. What else would you say? So predictable.
Please, everyone, calm down. Whoever the culprit is, by attacking each other, we're just playing into their hands.
That does make sense.
We understand that everyone is panicking, but we have to keep a cool head. Otherwise...
Otherwise, there will be even more victims?
That's not exactly what I meant.
But we can't rule it out either, so I ask everyone to stay in their compartments and not let anyone in except us. We'll snoop around the train.
We'll soon be arriving in Nautica, where the perpetrator may escape. So we need to find out as much as we can before we get to the station.
You're absolutely right, my friend.
Let me know if I can help in any way, gentlemen.
Thank you, but you've done enough for now, Mr. Windrider.
That is for sure.